What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Another stream here today. I'm going to be continuing with my playthrough of DreamWorks Dragons Legend of the Nine Realms tonight. I plan on finishing this by this weekend, but as the title suggests, we had yet another grifter. That was weird. Yeah, we had yet another grifter trying to clout chase off of me. Holy shit. So this person came into my Discord, and I guess apparently they messaged my other account wanting me to do some sort of stupid drama interview with them. And they were not happy that I didn't respond. They started bothering people in the general comment section of the Discord.
Hear a story about dragons? Everybody's.
So they were bothering people in the comments section of my Discord, and it was like, oh, I want to do an interview with Zach. Well, Zach's not available. Alan the Dragon Guard's available right now, so... Yeah, so I look at this person's channel, and it's literally them...
Dark Valley.
Streaming, like, drama streams for 7 hours at a time, in some cases longer. They do this every day, and of course, obviously, I didn't watch this whole thing. Like, I was skimming through it, and it's just them, like, crying about random people online. And, after, like, 7 hours, they got a grand total of, like, $5 in donations. I'm like, wow, you're really killing it on YouTube. This grift is working out so well for you. What's going on, Dragon Prince? Just laughing at some idiot on YouTube. Yet another idiot. He's obsessed with me. Good lord. Like, you would think that people would get the hint that I'm just not interested in their nonsense. Like, all I do is just play my games and do my own thing. Don't care about your stupid drama nonsense. Fuck off. Yeah, so they had like a donation tiers thing that you could do. Like, you could give them random amounts of money, and oh my god. And they would like do random stupid shit. How do I get up here? There we go. Let me take care of this guy real quick. I'm gonna read off. I took a screenshot because I thought it was so funny. It had me cracking up. Let me read off there. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. So yeah, they stream every freaking day, and it goes on for like anywhere between like a couple hours to like 10 hours long, of them just crying about random people. They claim that my Discord server was horrifying, but yet they were in it. Like, okay, well then why did you join then? So this person wasn't interested in doing an interview. They were just interested in trying to insult me, and they're trying to turn me into like their quote-unquote lolcow, but they're mad that I just don't give a shit about them. So yeah, their donation rewards. $1, I read your message out loud. Oh wow. Wow, what a blessing to have some irrelevant YouTuber read out my message. Let's see, I could get like a soda from McDonald's, or I could give you $1 and have my message read out loud. Wow. $5, one skirt goes spinny. $10, I purr into the microphone once. $33, I pick up my chair for 33 seconds. I guess that's the most workout they're ever going to get in their life. $55, I admit to being a bottom for the rest of the stream. These are the kind of people that call me a degenerate. I just want you to think about this for a second. These are the people that are trying to criticize me for how I live my life. And this is the kind of pathetic, deranged shit they're doing on the internet. Like, I can't take these people serious. You have no life. You stream for several hours about other people crying on a daily basis, begging for donations. $69, she says, I tighten my choker. We're done. I don't need to say anything else. We're already done. Yet another desperate grifter. What did they get for all that time? They got $5. Wow. Congratulations. So worth it. They need to get a life? Yes. 100%. Like, I really do just feel sorry for these people. But at the same time, they're doing it to themselves. They're wasting their life.
Why don't they notice Thunder and his friends?
Like, no. So, to answer your question, no, I'm not interested in an interview. Fuck off. I just want to play my games and have fun. Yeah, girls are yucky and have cooties. That's a fact. This is what girls are doing online now. They're just desperate for any attention they could try to get. That's why I'm not going to even do a proper response to them. They're not worth my time. That's the most response they're going to get out of me. So there you go. You can have your little segment on your stupid drama stream. You can go ahead and have your little drama segment about me. That's the most response you're going to get. Change out my dragon here. Yeah, this crystal thing is healing the dragons. I hate how they make phones so slippery anymore. I've got this Moto G Play 2024 next to me. It's just like a little backup phone that I have. I just use it to fuck around on the internet sometimes, and it just always falls. It just keeps falling. I only paid $40 for it, but it's not my main phone. I don't care, but I hate how they make the cheaper phones slippery. I think they do that on purpose because they want you to go out and have to buy another phone. It hasn't broke yet. The screen's still intact and everything, but I feel like they do that on purpose. They make all these cheaper phones all slippery and shit. Whenever I go on VR chat, e-girls are always horrible and annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, these people just need to get a life, man. It's just so pathetic. Quit begging for attention. Like, go find something better to do. I'm gonna start charging you $1 to read your messages out loud. How does that sound, Dragon Prince? Look at how much free content you're getting out of him. $1 and I'll read your message out loud. I can't, man. I can't with these people. It's just, holy shit. I'll purr into the microphone for $40. Purr, purr. There you go. There's your ASMR. That'll be $40, please. Oh my god, they're so pathetic. Yeah, they were literally, in one of their streams, they cried about my Discord server for 20 minutes. They were just like looking up random people's accounts on there and like, oh, this person's like this and they're like that. And it's like, okay, and like, what is your point? She needs a pacifier and a big timeout.
That's weird.
Where's the video? It's, I don't know, it's some drama stream on YouTube. Of course it's on YouTube, go figure. It's where all the drama hounds are. Why do you think I don't stream to YouTube and I only stream to Twitch? That's where all the drama hounds go. They all go to YouTube. They just can't accept that they've lost. She wants to... her description says that she wants to debate people or something. I'm like, okay, well, the debate's already over. You've already lost. You've lost by default.
Time out.
The United Kingdom internet, please. Yeah, I'm not interested in her stupid drama interview. Oh, these enemies are annoying as fuck. They keep confusing my dragon.
These dragons seem eager to protect this cave. Almost too eager. What's going on?
Yeah, like, if you don't like my content, then, like, why are you here? You know what I mean? So, last thing I want to say about her, let me see, this was my response to her. People on my Discord are making fun of her, too. So I said, your content is drama trash, and you stream crying about other people daily for several hours just to make $5, LMAO. You even cried about my Discord server for like 20 minutes. LOL, wow, just wow. I'm not interested in talking to you, you're just a troll desperate for attention. You should consider getting a job, because this grift isn't working out for you. And then I blocked her and banned her. And then somebody else says, LMAO, $5. Yeah, 7 hours. You made $5. Like, just stop. Just stop. This is not working for you. The debate is already over at that point. There's no need to do any interview. You've already lost the debate by default. Live a life 1,000 times better than you. That's all I have to say regarding their nonsense. What's going on, little James? Yeah, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I just didn't feel up to it yesterday. I know I said I was probably going to do a stream yesterday. I just didn't get around to one. Yeah, I just got done making fun of some desperate grifter on YouTube. There's no shortage of those. So yeah, I won't be going back to her pathetic channel. I looked at it once, I skimmed through it for a few minutes, and then I was out. Currently doing a Minecraft collab stream. Nice. I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time. Like, the last time I really got into Minecraft, it was like back in the Xbox 360 generation. It was a fun game for a while, but like, I don't know, I think the reason I liked Minecraft back then was because it was just something so much different, you know? There was nothing else like it on the market at the time. Yeah, it was cool for a while. I liked seeing all the different updates that they came out with. They would always come out with like new free updates, and that was really cool at the time. Use a capture card to stream as my Xbox doesn't want to let me stream from it. Yeah, Xbox isn't as like friendly with the streaming as PlayStation for some reason. I think especially on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, capture cards are better anyways. If you can get a capture card, it's just way better. Use a Genki Shadowcast Pro 3. I use the Elgato HD60X. It's always worked well for me. Had this capture card for about, what, a couple years now, I think. I haven't played Minecraft since they updated the Nether. I've only played the old version. I tried to get in just out of curiosity. I played the new Minecraft version on Xbox One, and I didn't really care for it. It just wasn't the same. I'm like, yeah, the 360 version was better. But then, yeah, they've long since stopped updating that, so... It was cool for the time, but I've moved on from the game anyways. Oh, that lit everything up in here. Oh yeah, my first 360 did the same thing, yeah. Got the red ring of death. Yeah, all the early model 360s always suffer from that problem of having issues with red ringing, overheating, and whatnot. Man, they really want me to keep swapping back and forth with dragons in this one to get all the gems here. Yeah, I've got two Xbox 360s, but one has become basically a digital-only model because it just doesn't want to read discs anymore. So it's like a digital-only 360. And my other one works perfectly. I've got the Slim and the E model. The Slim is the one that doesn't want to read discs anymore, and the E model works perfectly fine. I got a good deal on that E model. It came with a 500 gig hard drive installed, and I only paid 80 bucks for it. It also came with an original controller and all the cables for it. It was 80 bucks. It was a great deal. So I definitely snagged that one. That was around the time my 360 started having issues. I just happened to come across that the E model one for 80 bucks in good condition. And I'm like, well, hell yeah, that's a no-brainer, so I picked that up. I want to do a playthrough on it later this year, sometime this year anyways. I want to play, I never played Sonic 06 before. Right before they shut down the storefront, I bought Sonic 06 digitally for it, and I got all of the DLC for it. I never played Sonic 06, so I want to play that. I'm gonna see how bad it really is. I've got a new controller coming today. My old one has bad stick drift to the point I can't walk straight. Damn. What system? What's going on, Dark? You missed me burying the grifter. Yeah, you were having a little conversation back and forth with them. It turns out they were just a grifter, Dark. I looked at their channel, it was absolute garbage. It's like 7 hours of them live streaming crying about other people. Yeah, on Discord, yeah. So if you want to hear me burying that creep, hear everything that I had to say about them, you can just rewind the stream. You need to see this shit. Nah, there's nothing to it. It's literally like 7 hours of them crying about random people. It's pathetic. There's nothing to see. Certainly nothing worth your time. DM me, I want to see it. Well, there's multiple streams, too. I mean, they stream every single day. I have nothing better to do than watch me enjoy playing this game. I'm gonna see how far I can get in it tonight. It's a much better use of your time than watching somebody cry about other people. Alright, so... how do I get over there? Oh, there's way off in the distance there. There's something I can hit. Maybe I gotta find another route to get over there. There's something I can hit over there. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Which won't let you rewind it. Can you repeat the rant? I'm not repeating the rant, man. It was 10 minutes. I'm not giving them another 10 minutes. They're desperate for content. They're gonna try and take whatever they can get. Now you can watch the rant after I post this stream archive to YouTube. I guess you could do that. I said to hit the thing, I guess I already did that though. What does that gas stuff even do? Oh, I guess that makes you vulnerable to a flame attack, because it's a flammable gas. That's probably what that does. So that cleared the flight. Okay, so it just allows you to fly over in this area. That's what it did. Yeah, that's what I just did, little James. I'll give him content, some really shit content of me talking shit about them. That's what I just did. I guess they can just have a day with that. I could, but I keep getting video is unavailable. Please try again later message on YouTube when I'm logged out. Yeah, I've been getting that error message too. It just comes and goes. You have to sign in. If you get that message, you have to sign in. Oh, this area is speeding me up. Oh, no, 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 I can't do that. Why not? Oh, they gain strength from that. Seems like they're weak to fire. Oh no, that's their strength. Try another one. Okay, they're vulnerable to lightning. There we go. Alright, so basically, Dark, the funny thing is I was talking about was that, basically that grifter, they cry about people on their streams. They cry for like 7 hours every day. And I screenshotted their description. They have a bunch of like donation links and stuff, and of course, and that says donation rewards. This was what was really funny to me. I just cracked up when I saw this. $1. I read your message out loud. $5. One skirt go spinny. Whatever the fuck that means. $10. I purr into the microphone once. $33. I pick up my chair for 33 seconds. $55. I admit to being a bottom for the rest of the stream. And $69. I tighten my choker. These are the people who are criticizing me. From their stream, from all their streams, I guess. So I was basically just laughing about that. Yes, they were shit-talking me. Multiple times. They did like multiple segments or whatever about me. Well, this is the only one they're gonna get from me. So that's the only response they're gonna get. I don't know what the hell they wanted an interview about. Like, you know, you're not interested in an interview. You're just trying to... You just want to talk trash about me and try to get more information out of me. That's all you want. No, you're not gonna get that. It'd be nice if you could destroy this thing and get a bunch of crystals from it. Or gems, whatever. Yeah, there's so many grifters on YouTube, it's just insane. YouTube has become a very sad, desperate platform. It's just a shell of its former self. Like, that's what it revolves around now. It's just a bunch of desperate people who are just trying to get whatever they can out of the platform. Like I don't know why they don't just go get a job. I don't know. They streamed for 7 hours, Dark, and they made $5. They have a donation goal of $100. They made $5. How the hell am I supposed to take these people serious? It's the same thing with TikTok. I've never even been on TikTok. Can I break this one? I see a little gem there. I don't know, I can't shoot it for some reason. Okay, whatever. Some more. Already been over here. Already activated that. Yeah, how do I get over there? Oh, here's some more gems over here. Destroys your ability to concentrate longer than 10 seconds. TikTok is very dangerous. Yes! Yes, it's destroying people. It's like, I said it before, like, TikTok is the place where people with major ADHD go. Because you can't, like, it's the place you go to if you can't pay attention for something longer than 10 seconds. Then you go to TikTok. Like, I don't get it. It's just like, what, like, why watch something that's like 10 seconds long? Like, you can't really get anything out of that. Like, everything's like under a minute long, right? Same with these YouTube Shorts nonsense. I don't know, I just think it's kind of stupid. I mean, I guess it could be good for, like, highlights of streams or something? I don't know. I don't know, I just think it's become just a complete obsession piece for YouTube. Like, they're trying to copy TikTok, and I don't understand how it went so viral. It's just like... I guess it's just what you do if you have major ADHD, I don't know. This thing is healing these dragons. There we go. It's full of lies and horrible people, yeah, just like YouTube. Just like YouTube. I'm just really thankful that I don't have to live their sad, miserable lives. I can't imagine streaming about other people just crying on a daily basis about other people for several hours on end, and then begging for donations while I do it. Like, what kind of a sad existence is that? I don't know, I just kind of feel sorry for these people a little bit. Yeah, by and large, I usually just ignore all these grifters, you know. Feel like there's really not much else you can say about them, you know. They're just sad, miserable people. Oh my god, you should have seen their crash outs when I revealed my Xbox Series X. This fucking homeless lunatics commenting on my channel. Like, dude, I don't care about you. You're homeless. Talking about like, oh, you got an Xbox. It's like, yeah, I got an Xbox, so what? If you had a roof over your head, you can get an Xbox too. I mentioned him in my videos before, Hobo Albo. He's literally homeless. Sleeps in a blue sleeping tent in the middle of Florida, on the streets of Florida. That's his life. Yeah, I can't take these people serious. They're just really sad, miserable people. They're just jealous. That's all there is to it.
Dark Valley.
Alright, so that's another level done.
Hard Rock.
How does he have a phone if he's homeless? He wouldn't have access to any power. Well, that's the thing. He goes to... He's got like an Obama phone, you know, one of those freebie phones that the government will give to poor people. He's got one of those. And he goes to like Home Depot or Walmart or whatever, wherever else that he can mooch off their free Wi-Fi networks. And I'm sure he's got like a little charger that he carries around with him in his pocket or something. And then he plugs it in and mooches off their electricity and mooches off of their Wi-Fi as he literally rants about people in public. Like, that's his entire existence. I'm telling you, these people are literally insane. Like, they're trying to turn me, acting like, oh, I'm like, they're acting like I'm a lolcow, but like, they're far more of a lolcow than I could ever be. Like, it doesn't matter what these people say about me. They live a life far worse than me. It's like they're like, oh, you wear diapers. Like, okay. And? Like, you can't even afford diapers. How does he have cell data? Well, I guess the government probably provides him with it. I mean, I doubt he can afford it. He does have some crappy, like, 9-to-5 job that he goes to, but he's paying for child support because somebody else is raising his children. He's got 2 daughters. And somebody else is raising them because he's a failure of a father. But his main concern is other people on YouTube for some reason. I mean, I kind of get it. Like, if I had to live that kind of life, I would probably be mad at the world too, you know. The UK government would never allow anything like this. Well, this is America, and here they will just give bums free handouts with taxpayer money. So this guy should be thanking me. Like, he shouldn't be crying because I bought an Xbox. Like, I understand he's jealous that he can't afford an Xbox. He can't even afford a roof over his head. So I understand, like, it's just jealousy. But, I mean, instead of crying about me, like, why don't you go get your life together? Like, you crying about other people on YouTube is not going to make your life situation any better. Like, the last thing I would be concerned about is what other people are doing online if I didn't have a roof over my head. You know what I mean? Like, you got bigger problems going on in your life. Yeah, I think he's jealous of the diapers, I do. Can't even afford diapers. You want to eat? Then go eat. You're not going to miss anything, just me getting through this level. We're not at the boss fight yet, I think that's the next level. These level layouts have been a little bit more confusing than the previous ones, previous realms. I can't afford diapers either. I had some and I used the last one yesterday. Well, at least you're not crying about people on YouTube while you're homeless. So you're, by default, you're already doing better than some people online. Like, I genuinely want people to be happy in their life, but like, you can't be happy if you're just always obsessing over other people and just fixated on other people's lives 24/7. So basically, for those that don't know, his whole existence, he's been terminated. I don't even know how many times. Every time his YouTube channel gets terminated, he just makes another one and then just continues to cry. That's his entire existence. And he thinks that I would care about what he has to say. Dude's got 12 subscribers. Yeah, he commented on my channel yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. When I first published my previous part of my playthrough of this game on YouTube, he commented on my channel. And I looked and he was crying about me on another video. I'm like, oh my god, he's still doing this? So I just blocked him and that was that. Then he's gonna just make another YouTube channel and then he's gonna cry some more. That's his entire life. How can he make a YouTube channel on a shitty government phone? I don't know if somebody's like, maybe somebody is making channels for him, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know why he does it, to be honest. Like, he's not accomplishing anything. Yeah, I deleted his comment. Yeah, I blocked him. Yeah, he doesn't know anything about me, so all he can do is just cry.
Why are all these dragons going towards that eerie sound? Thunder's got a bad feeling about this.
Well, I'm not gonna give him any attention. I mean, just... Like I said, I mean, I'm sure he cries about me probably on a daily basis. I genuinely don't pay any attention to the guy. I haven't in a long time. Alright, so we gotta get out of here. I should just ignore the enemies here. Wait, oh, shoot. I guess that wasn't the right way. Maybe I have to activate this crystal here. another crystal over here. There we go. Okay, I guess I can fly over here. It won't let me quickly go over here, though. So it wants me to kill the enemies here? No, because I need to keep moving. I mean, I would, honestly, James, I would like to see him get his life together, but I doubt he's ever going to do that. He's been doing this for years, by the way. Like, it's not like, oh, this is something that started like a couple of months ago. No, this is a cycle for him that's been running for years. That's the kind of people that obsess over me. Just letting you know, like, these are the kind of people that I have to deal with. So, yeah, if you ever wonder, like, why I don't take these people serious, well, now you know. And some of them are obviously worse than others, but they're all pathetic in my eyes. Like, these people are just so far beneath me in life. Oh, damn, he rammed into me. Well, this guy doesn't really have a reputation, James. That's why I don't give him any attention. Why give people who are irrelevant any attention? I think it's like his therapy session for him to just cry about people and on his stupid YouTube videos. I think it's like some kind of a therapy session for him. Yeah, this girl's running away. He's backing off. You don't want this heat. You don't want this heat. Yeah, their weakness is fire. Death grippers are more powerful. There we go.
Why is it so hard to leave?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing my own thing and just playing my games. Let them cry. You know? Whatever. Whatever helps them sleep better at night, you know? Gotta find a way to activate that, I guess. There we go.
Those nightlights? Where are they going? Stop! Thunder can't leave them like that.
Sleep. Well, yeah, in his case, he'd be sleeping on the floor. I'm really not kidding either. I know it's probably hard for people to believe, like, this is how this guy is, but, like, trust me. This is really how he is. Like, I'm not kidding when I say that the guy is homeless. His real name is Albert Menendez. He has a criminal record in Florida. He's homeless. He sleeps in a blue sleeping tent. And all he does is cry on YouTube. And then go to his shitty 9-to-5 job for minimum wage so he can pay the child support videos. That's his life. So I get it. I mean, if I lived that sad, miserable life, I would have to cry about other people 24/7 too. But, you know, at what point do you go, maybe I should focus on trying to get my life together instead of wasting my life on YouTube to get terminated and then make another channel and rinse and repeat over and over again. How did I get that dude's info? Long time ago. Watch, now somebody's gonna make a YouTube stream, a YouTube grift stream. Oh, Rince is a doxer, and he doxed this complete lunatic on his stream. But even though his info has already been public, he has an arrest record, which is public info, so anybody can actually look it up. Somebody sent me a screenshot a long time ago, years ago, of him, of his blue sleeping tent, which is just pitched on the side of the road in Florida. I don't think anything has changed. I'm pretty sure he's still homeless. So. No wreath. Oh, trust me, Dark, people have tried. People have certainly tried.
Not a single missing feather.
It's people that would love nothing more than to get my information. I just don't give them anything to work with. I don't, you know. Like, how are you gonna be able to dox me? All I do is just play video games. Like, you can't really get anything from this. Just gotta be careful. That's all there is to it.
Dark Valley.
Yeah, people don't know anything about me. That's why they just have to speculate and make shit up. They're just mad that nothing sticks.
Deathly Melody.
Deathly Melody. Is this the boss fight? I think this is the boss fight. Yep. Okay, this is the boss for this area. Yeah, his kid would be better off where he is now.
Where that song's coming
obviously.
From.
Would you guys like to know what he was arrested for? One of his arrests, one of several, he was caught masturbating in public.
That's what's happening.
I'm not kidding. These are the kind of people that obsess over me.
How can our dragon stop this craziness?
Yeah, indecent exposure. And the court document has has it listed in there. So yeah, that's yeah. I'm not kidding, Dark. I'm not kidding.
A death song. She's luring dragons to her hunting ground, hypnotizing them with her powerful song. And now her friends might become her next meal.
Yeah, he's been arrested multiple times. He's got felonies on his record. He was also arrested for armed robbery. So obviously the guy is a menace to society. And I don't know why he would think that I would care what he has to say about me. The last guy on Earth I would ever listen to criticism from. Because anything he says about anybody, like, it's null and void. Because he's 10 times worse. Even if what he says about somebody is true, it's 10 times worse with him.
How will our friends be able to defeat the Death Zone and escape this nightmare?
I know it is. I know. Yeah, I've seen his mugshot, so I'm telling you guys, it's real. It's actually real. I've read the documents myself. It's legit. And with his name, you can't find anything. It's there, man. I'm telling you, it's there.
And his friends can sing too.
I don't recall exactly what county it's in. It's somewhere in Florida. You know, I don't care about the guy, so the exact details don't get jogged in my noggin here.
Phew, that was close. All quiet on the dragon's front. Look at that! Thanks to our friends, the nightlights have been released from their trance. They've got to know where the nightlights went. King's Realm.
King's Realm, is this the last realm? I think it is. I think, yep, this is the last realm. Okay, so it was from Tri-County. Apparently. I searched it up on DuckDuckGo. Albert Menendez, Florida arrest. And if you go to the images tab, the first image result is from Tri-County Bus. And that's him. Yep. Unfortunately, it's in a different language. Let's see if I can translate it. Yeah, you found it? Yeah. Yeah, he's bald now. Well, it's really hot in Florida, so I could imagine you would have to shave it off, you know? If you're homeless in Florida, Christ, could you imagine that in the summertime? That's probably why he's bald now.
Wu and Wei. 5 perfect ice
Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of my time on it, but there you go, you found it, so you can see if you can translate it or whatever if you want.
Heavy snow. Feathers. Thick's confusing moves. Upgrade dancing style. Feather weak point master of the wind.
I want the faster flying speed. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on my game. I'm not gonna focus
Shock
on these
absorption.
obsessed creeps anymore.
Increase maximum health. Oh yeah!
Yeah, I'll
Check
take
it out.
maximum health.
Weak dancing style.
Further attack
Feathers
speed.
attacks. Job well done.
Sure.
Speed fighting. All attacks cause even more damage. Oh yeah! Check it out. Dance triple shot. Up thunder. Sap unending resolve. Thunder can uppercut. Speed charge scales. Electric attacks do even more damage. Overcharged scales. Electric attacks do a huge amount of damage. Alpha roar. Electric claw. Super spin. Electric attack. Uppercut. Those dragons shouldn't be a bother anymore. Energy absorb. Combat training.
All right.
Attacks are faster.
Getting the green gems in this is really easy.
King's Realm.
All right, so I want to go to the previous realm.
Dark Valley. Hard Rock. The Depths. Song of Madness. Into the Dark.
I got to do the optional route. Am I sitting at here? I didn't get an achievement for completing that? Really? Okay. Surprising. Alright, let me see if I can find the optional route. Lots of gems. What I really need is more purple gems and more gold gems. Anyways, anyone for the new Forza Horizon game? Yeah, I'm gonna get the new Forza Horizon game, I think. I'm gonna get it for my Series X. I really enjoyed the fifth one, so even though it's just gonna be basically more of the same, it's still gonna be fun. So. Yep, I think I'm going to be streaming that at launch. You found it? Did you, you found the whole document? Yeah, you gotta translate it. I'm sure you could put it into a translator and get it from there. He looks like a creep. That's because he is a creep. I guess once you go down here, you can't go back up. Enemies here are pretty vicious. Alright, let me see here. Trying to see if there's another path I can take,
When
but...
cornered, flightmares launch a toxic cloud to escape. However,
Oh, there's so many of these, man. Yeah, you kind of figure that from his last name. He's Hispanic. Kind of a given. Yeah, and then the obsessed creeps wonder why I don't care what they have to say, why I don't take any of them serious. Yeah, you say whatever you want about me, I don't have a criminal record. Damn, I have so many of the green gems. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I might have to look it up if I can't find the alternate route. What? James is a nosy one. I don't think they meant anything by it, Dark. Hey, what's going on, Kid Ryan? Catching up on YouTube. Yeah, I don't really have much interest in YouTube no more. Much prefer being on Twitch. Much more chill on Twitch. I did follow your channel though, Ryan. On Twitch, I followed you. So this is where the main pathway ends. Let me look around here a little bit. Maybe there's another route I can take for another thing. Unless I already missed it. Bunch of stuff up here. Oh. I think this is just the way I came. Yeah. Damn, I must have missed the pathway then. It's gotta be somewhere else. Once you go down here, you can't get back up. So hopefully it's somewhere over here. I'm not seeing any other path. Oh. Wait a minute. Is this it? I think this might be it. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. This has got to be it. smash all these. Oh yeah, this has definitely got to be it. I'm glad I found the alternate route. I was worried I was going to have to look it up. There we go. Nice. What you guys talking about? Or just talking about
Dark Valley.
different places? Arizona and California. Born and raised in LA. And check out the challenge mode here. Actually, I think there's only a couple of levels in this realm that have the
Song of Med, the depths.
Oh no, there's 3.
Hard rock, deathly melody. Hard rock, the depths. Song of Madness. Into the dark. Song of Madness. Into the dark. Song of Madness.
Looks like the optional crystal is like on the complete other end of the map compared to the main one. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Could just be allergies though. It's been a long time since I've gotten a cold though, so I'm definitely due for one. Damn, I can't remember the last time I've gotten sick. If someone took my title, why wasn't I told? What? Wow, what's going on, Machias? I haven't seen you around in a long time. Lanoa is my baby bro and a silly butt? Oh, okay. Wow, it's been a long time since you've been on one of my streams, Machias. Chat is looking lively tonight. Well, happy to have y'all here tonight as I'm just chilling playing this dragon game. For those that are just tuning in, you've already missed my burial of this YouTube grifter, but feel free to rewind the stream. Right at the start of the stream, I just completely buried them. Of course, that just comes naturally when you live a better life than a grifter. Bar is set pretty low there. Alright, so... gotta kick these guys' butts. See if I can find that optional route. It's 4:40 a.m., jeez. It's a little joke. Oh, my, yeah, my username. Been wearing Pampers until I was 15, then Mom upgraded me to Goodnights. I wore Goodnights when I was a kid. I was a bedwetter when I was a kid. And just ended up growing to like diapers. And, yeah, the urge to wear just never went away for me, so I just leaned into it, and now I wear 24/7. Looks like there's two different paths here. Does this lead anywhere? Is this the optional path, maybe? Yeah, there's a lot of people in my community that wear for medical reasons. I think wherever reason you want to wear or need to wear diapers, whatever reason you wear is valid. I don't think you even really need a reason. If you want to wear a diaper, you can just wear a diaper. Some people try to make fun of us for it, but it's like, who cares? People are gonna think what they want, so... The important thing is that you're happy in life. That's what's important. Well, yeah, I think this is the optional route. There's quite a bit here. I don't remember this. This must be the optional route. I don't remember this. Yeah, that's good. It's important to have groups that accept you for who you are. That's why I'm glad I've got the community that I do now, you know? I just be myself openly and unapologetically and relate to people, you know? It's important to have that. Man, Wu and Wang, once you upgrade this one, this dragon's really powerful. Ah. Your baby bro was streaming Resident Evil 4 earlier. Machias, that's right up your alley right there. You've mastered that game, right? Haven't you platinum that one? Is this where I... This isn't the way I came, is it? I think this is the way I came, yeah. I platinumed 3 times, wow. I should get around to playing Resident Evil 4. I'm sure I played it at one point in time or another. Wasn't it on the GameCube of all systems? And it got ported to PS2, but I heard that was like a bad port. I heard the GameCube version's actually really good. That's probably where I originally played it. Probably played it on GameCube. Wasn't like hardly anything else to play on GameCube, so... The GameCube had some good games. Don't get triggered. The GameCube... I think the GameCube did have some good games on it, but there just wasn't like a huge library for it. You had it on GameCube 20 years ago? Yeah, hell if I can remember anything about the game. Guess I'm not getting those gems right there. Oh well. Came out in 2004. There was a lot of stuff coming out in 2004. Man, that was a great time to be a gamer. Gran Turismo 4 and Fly 2.
Dark Valley.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. 360 was right around the corner. PS2 was hitting its stride. There was so much good stuff coming out for it. Oh man. Metroid Prime 2, that was awesome. That was the year that came out. Halo 2, that came out that year. 2004 was an amazing year for games. There was no shortage of things to play back in 04.
The Depths.
Okay, this one, the optional path is on the other side from that. It's at the top of the level rather than at the bottom of the level. I'm not sure where exactly it's going to have me start off here. If it's going to have me start off on the side there, and I gotta go that way? I don't know. Wish it showed you the spawn point. That way you would know, like, what direction you need to go to get the other path, but... I think that's where I could go. That's probably where the other pathway is, maybe? Down that way? I gotta clear out this crap, whatever this stuff is. This these fly things moving around in the air. I don't know what the hell those are. It's purple specks floating in the air. Can I not hit this from here? Really? I guess not. You platinumed every Resident Evil except 9? Yeah, I know you were saying you wanted to get that game. Dude, if you could gift people games on PlayStation, I would just buy it for you, but you can't. Like, you can buy people games on Steam, and you can buy people games on Xbox, but you can't do it on PlayStation for some reason. You know you're really wanting to play that game. Yeah, Xbox lets you gift games directly to people on your friends list, yeah. Since when? I don't know, since years ago. It's been a thing since, at least, like, I think sometime in the Xbox One era. I mean, you can't do it on 360, but I know ever since these modern Xboxes, you've been able to do it. It says, like, oh, you know, buy this game as a gift or something. It says something like that. Gift this game to a friend, I think it says. It's a separate option when you go into the game store. Real easy to do, I've done it before. And then when the next time the person will boot up their Xbox, it'll pop up with like, oh, this person got you such and such game. It's pretty cool. I like that they let you do that. Steam does the same thing. You can do it with Steam as well. Yeah, I'm surprised that Sony never implemented an option for that. I'll fully admit, I prefer Xbox over PlayStation generally to play my games. I like that they don't charge you for the cloud saves. That's so dumb that Sony's like, oh, you gotta pay for PlayStation Plus in order to save your games to the cloud. Like, why? It's free on Steam and it's free on Xbox, but no, they're gonna charge you to save your game data to the cloud. Shit, Xbox does that automatically. Same with Steam. It just does that automatically. It doesn't charge you anything to do that. Yeah, I don't like that like, when I go from my PS5 to my PS4, like, it's just separate saves. Like, it's not that way on Xbox. Like, if I go from my Series X to my Series S, the saves, it just loads the save. It's like, okay, here you go, here's your save. On PS4, if I play the same game that I played on PS5, or vice versa, I would just have to start a new game. Like, I don't pay for that PS Plus shit. I don't pay for Game Pass or PS Plus or any of that garbage. Yeah, the only way to on PS5 is just give a store credit code, yeah. Yeah, it's just so much more convenient being able to just do it directly from the storefront. I'm surprised they haven't given people the option to do that yet. I'm actually surprised by that. I'm sure you can't on Nintendo though too. I'm sure that's a thing on Nintendo, I'm sure as well, that you're not able to do it on there either. You have PS Plus Premium, but won't be renewing it after it expires in April 2027. Yeah, aren't they charging like $160 for it for the year now? They used to be $120. And then Game Pass is like went from 10 all the way to 30. It was $10 a month when I had it. Crazy. I know people that were getting it for like $1 and making a new account and then getting the free like 3 months or whatever. They would just make a new account and it'd be like, oh, you can get 3 months for $1, and people would just do that. And then when it expired, they would just go make another account and just you sign up for another 3 months.
Sometimes you fly. Let Feather step back for a while.
Yeah, this guy's like your tank build. Come on. There we go. Finally. You got it for $60 yearly, but how did you get it for $60? You'd rather stock up on diapers over getting a new game? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. How have those Mega Maxes been doing for you? Well, it's split up into different tiers now. You have the PlayStation Plus Basic, and then you have the PS Plus Extra, and then Premium. They work much better, yeah, I'll bet. Now it's gonna be hard to go back, man. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to get some diapers that actually work for you. Well, that's why I DM'd you. I wanted to see if you had Cash App. I could give you some money. If you don't have Cash App, then I don't really have a way to do that. Well, let's be real. The diapers are both for you. It's a need and a want. You thought it was a deal, but you regret it now? For 60 bucks? I don't know. I mean, for 60 bucks to get PS Plus Premium, that's pretty good. If you don't have a big game library, you know, if you already have a game library, then yeah, like Game Pass and PS Plus doesn't make any sense, but it's cheaper, but you rarely used it for years, then yeah, then it wasn't worth it then. Yeah, it's the same way with me. Like they're like, oh, you can get PS3 game streaming. I'm like, ew. Why would I want to stream a PS3 game? Like that's I have a PS3. I'd much rather play the games natively. Like the PS3 is already like low frame rate and kind of laggy enough as is. Like, can you imagine layering streaming on top of that? Yeah, no thank you. It's like, oh, yeah, I'd rather not. Yeah, I'm glad I kept my PS3. There's a lot of good games on PS3. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I know I need to go up. I know the optional area said it was up on the map, so I guess if I just keep heading up, then I should find it. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Oh, shoot, you dropped your PS3 when you moved into your current home 7 years ago? Plus, I heard the battery thing dies after so long. Yeah, I mean, that takes a really long time for the battery to die. I mean, my PS2's battery still works. The clock capacitor, yeah. No, I heard they generally, I think they last for about 20 years. Still a lot better than the original Xbox, when that thing's clock capacitor is like a ticking time bomb. It tends to, the capacitors were pretty trash, and they tend to leak onto the motherboard and kill the whole freaking system. Pretty sure that happened to one of my Xboxes, but I've got a modded one now. And I've had the clock capacitor on that thing removed. Prince, did you know that in the Hot Wheels expansion that you can't drive a higher class car in Forza Horizon 5? A higher class than what? I was able to drive the X-Class cars. It limits you at first, I know that. Yeah, when you start, you start off, I think it was the B class, right? It starts you off in the B class cars, and then it moves you up to A, and then so on and so forth. You're still on your first PS3 controller? I've got a few PS3 controllers. I've got an original 6-axis controller, too. Take a look around here. Let me make sure that I'm not going in the wrong path. There's no other optional path here, no. I think that's the main path's gem right there. I hope this is the right way. Okay, it is. Cool. Yeah, here's the optional route. Cool. Alright. Good. Then I can do the challenge mode. I do like the challenge mode events on this. 'Cause, yeah, I need to build up my purple and gold gems. Yeah, I like the Hot Wheels expansion. It was cool. Oh, they're gonna bring back the wristbands thing? Well, you know, the wristbands were a thing in Forza Horizon 2 as well. At least in the 360 version. Yeah, I've played all of them up until this point. I've played 1 through 5 now. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is only the second time I'm playing my Series X. I got to take the disk drive for a spin. I installed my disc-based games yesterday. Pretty sure you'll eventually get Cash App. I'm just purely lazy. Yeah, I can give you some money for diapers for sure. feel bad for you having to use the trash tier diapers. Us diaper lovers gotta stick together. You're a good guy, Machias, and I know you need it.
Song of Into the Dark.
I'd like to help you out if I could. Alright, so the challenge mode on this says your dragons absorb life when damaging enemies. Your dragons lose life as time goes by, and we get a speed up. Okay, interesting. So you're really, like, pushed for time here. Yeah, see Ryan, Machias cannot live without them. He genuinely really needs them, so... Okay, we gotta go. So it's encouraging you to rush through this one, basically. But at the same time, the gems are really tempting, because I know you get better gems here. But my dragons will recover health over time still, right? Yeah, okay. Good guy, my day is only 5 steps. Work, eat, sleep, chain smoke, hail Satan. Oh my gosh. Smoking is an expensive habit, though. And yeah, I didn't know you chain smoke. That's honestly pretty annoying to have to hear the damage indicator over and over and over again. Oh, you used to? You cut back a lot? Oh, that's good. Man, the amount of damage you can inflict from the rapid attacks here is insane. That speed up that you get, I mean, it's just like rapid fire attacks.
Nightmares nested islands over cold waters to be close to their food supply. Care must be taken of the ground.
Alright, nice. One left. Alright. Get out of here. Just fly directly down there? No, it's gonna make me... I think it's gonna make me take this path through here. Awesome. Yeah, you're still a good guy, Machias, even if you do. Even if you are a Satanist.
Dark Valley. Song of Madness.
Let's see what the challenge mode for this is. All enemies are initially invisible. Some enemies in the level are more powerful than usual. Paul Wright. Oh, I'm close to getting that 500 gold gems. Get an achievement for that. The game says they're orange, but I don't know, they look gold to me. You colorblind? Oh yeah, you're colorblind. Oh man. So I'd be interested to see how this game looks to you. You can't see, well, you can't see... Well, I know you couldn't see the purple gems. You can't see, like, purple at all, right? I have trouble with red, orange, blue, purple, and orange, yellow. Well, I guess it also kind of depends on your television a little bit too, right? I mean, it's not just down to your vision, you know. Could be the way the TV produces colors and setting of your TVs and, you know, stuff like that. There are different types of color blindness, you know. I'm not colorblind at all, but at least as far as I know. Yeah, this game wasn't kidding. They're definitely tough. They do a lot more damage. Ooh, got him. It was close. Got a screenshot for you to show you later. Me? Alright. Same goes for my autism. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are autistic. Micaiah says that I'm pautistic because I'm autistic and I'm a furry, so he says that I'm pautistic. Yeah, I'm autistic. Yeah, I've got Asperger's. Which is fine, it just means I'm smarter than the average person. You know, it's always the people who are autistic who have higher intelligence, so... It can be a blessing and it can be a curse. There are pros and cons, just like with anything else in life. There are pros and cons to it. Oh, this guy shoots like sonic beams at you. Is he called Vermilion? Stunning my dragon. Yeah, isn't Elon Musk autistic too? And I mean, look at him, he's the richest guy in the world. Money, 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 I hate capitalism. Capitalism is great until it reaches the end stage. Then it's not so great. I feel like that's kind of where we're... At the very least, I think we're like heading to the end stage of capitalism right now. Might even hit 500 gems. 500 of the gold gems here. I already got the achievement for hitting 500 of the purple gems. Let's not talk about Elon. I'm just making a point. Billionaires start to look the same after a while. Yeah, that's because they're all driven by greed, profit. Crystal Whip. Man, they hit like a tank. Well, I got close to the 500 gems here. I don't think I'm gonna hit it. I think I'm close to the end here. Could hit it on the next level though. Still got one more of the levels to do the challenge runs on in this realm. If there's anything in here, yep, it sure is. Yeah, I was never really one for sports, Dark. I don't know, it's just kind of like... just symbolizes tribalism in humans at its finest. People get drunk and watch sports teams and get pissed off and smash their TV when the other team loses when it doesn't even matter. I don't know, I don't really get it. I just look at it and go, okay, who's the bad guy? You know, like, which one's the bad guy here? And they're like, oh, you should want this one to win. Okay, let's go, this team, whatever they are. I was an Amazon warehouse worker from November 2017 to September 2024. Why'd you, did you leave, or did you get laid off, or what happened? It's a good bit of time to be working for them. They pay employees well. Pay people well. I mean, it's a hard job, but it pays pretty well. Is that what you're playing right now, Dark? You're playing the Hot Wheels expansion for Horizon 5? Yeah, I've already played the 2 expansions for that. It sucks that you can't play the expansions for Forza Horizon 3. They always advertise it to you in the loading screens, like, oh, you should try out this this expansion. But it's like, yeah, I would if you would let me buy the damn thing, but you can't. It's like, well, that's stupid. They even show you like a little trailer at a certain point in the game. They're like, oh, here, watch this trailer for our new expansion that you can't buy. So dumb. Yeah, if you already bought it, then you're good. But if you didn't, then you're screwed. You can't ever get it. Yeah, I would have bought it and tried it out. I heard like they were really good expansions. They were some of the better ones. Well, I can't, so whatever. I'm glad I bought Forza Motorsport 7. I got the VIP edition or whatever before they delisted it. I got it for 20 bucks. I got the Forza Motorsport 7 like VIP package for 20 bucks. Their premium edition or whatever it's called. Right before they delisted it, they put it on sale. Oh, you voluntarily resigned, but in reality you lost your job for missing too many work days. Damn. Due to an old work injury. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, it's a hard job. No other gems around here? No, it doesn't look like it. I think I got them all. Death Song. Oh, now this achievement pops. I completed the Dark Realm like, what, 30 minutes ago? You do get an achievement for finishing that level. I thought that was weird that, like, I finished this level and it didn't give me an achievement. Orange Enthusiasm, there we go. Get 500 orange gems. There we go. Yeah, 2 in 1. Even though I think that previous one got glitched. It didn't pop earlier for some reason. I should have got it way earlier.
The depths.
Right after I finished this level, I should have gotten that other one.
Hard rock. The depths. Song of Med. The depths.
Alright, this is the last one that I have to do in the challenge mode for this realm. And then we move on to the final realm. All enemies are initially invisible, and all enemy attacks apply confusion to your dragon. No, I think the achievements on Xbox are like tied to servers, and so sometimes they can kind of get glitched out, and they like take a long time in order to actually pop. There's been times I remember when I played Halo Infinite back at launch, and I played the game for several hours, didn't get a single achievement, got pretty damn far into the game, came back to the game like, I don't know, maybe like a day or two later or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I just started getting achievement after achievement after achievement after I rebooted the game. It was so weird. It was like, oh, you did this thing, you did that thing, you did this thing, you did this thing. But it didn't actually pop up until the second time that I played the game. And there's been times where, like, I've done stuff in games and I never even got the credit for it. And I was never able to get the credit for it. It just didn't even do anything. But PlayStation, I don't think their trophies are tied to the servers at all. It doesn't, like, validate your achievements or whatever on there. That's why you've got people with, like, hacked accounts that have, like, a trophy level of, like, 999. I'm like, yeah, that's obvious bullshit. Because if you got a PS4, you can hack the firmware and put custom firmware on there. And then just have it to where you can unlock any trophy at any given time with a script. And then you get people on there with like hacked accounts or whatever, and all their trophies are faked. It's pretty stupid. Yeah, you can't do shit like that on Xbox though. The achievements are tied to the servers. And I don't even think the Xbox One's even been hacked yet. Yet is the key word. I'm sure eventually somebody will find a way to jailbreak the Xbox One, but I don't know, I think they did a pretty damn good job with the security on the Xbox One, because unlike the 360 and especially the original Xbox, the thing still has yet to be cracked. PS4 though, that's been cracked. The PS5's been cracked. You can mod that, put custom firmware on that. Well, that's different. You can mod Xbox, but you have to pay for the developer license. Yeah, that's different. Like, yeah, they do allow you to run unsigned code on your system, but yeah, you have to pay for the developer license. You put your system into developer mode. Yeah, but that's its own separate sandbox. Like, it's not the same as running it in the retail mode. It's a whole different thing. Yeah, I've done it too. I've run the Dolphin emulator on my Series S. Remember that a couple of years ago, Dark? I streamed Metroid Prime 2. I streamed the entirety of that on here. This Nintendo refuses to put out a remaster for Metroid Prime 2 for some reason. Yeah, the GameCube maps really well to the Xbox controller, actually. It's funny because Y actually does end up being Y, X ends up being X, and A ends up being A, and B ends up being B. Like, it maps perfectly. The only thing that doesn't map correctly would be, I guess, the C stick. Like, the right stick ends up being the C stick. So it's kind of a little bit different, but other than that, I mean, it's kind of like one-to-one. Yeah, it's crazy how long ago that was. They still haven't put out a remaster of Metroid Prime 2. Instead, they came out with Metroid Prime 4, which nobody likes. It's like an awful done game. Like, I don't know, they throughout this like boring open world desert. It's like nobody likes what they did with that game. It's like 6 hours long, and the puzzles were really simple and boring, and every area looks the same, and then you get this boring open world desert section with nothing to do in it. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. I was talking about Metroid Prime 4. Basically, that for some reason, they instead of putting out Metroid Prime 2 Remastered, which is just the better game, they made Metroid Prime 4, which nobody likes. I don't know, I don't really have any interest in what Nintendo does. I mean, they have some sort of plumber fetish. They just keep coming out with Mario games over and over again. And they come out with a Zelda game like once per decade, and then like maybe you'll get a Metroid game and like maybe we'll get another Metroid game in like 20 years. They just don't really do very much. They're just kind of boring in my opinion. I mean, if you like Mario, then you know, I guess you'll like what they do, but if you like anything else, they don't really do very much. Not much in the way of variety. Yeah, they finally have decent hardware with the Switch 2, I'll give them that, but everybody was crying about the price. I'm like, well, for $450, you're getting a system that's, you know, comparable to the current generation systems for about the same price. Like, that's pretty fair. I mean, yeah, I think 400 would have been better, but like, you're really gonna cry about 450, really? Like, I don't know, the Switch 2 is pretty decent. Like, the original Switch, if you try to blow it up on a big screen, most games just don't look very good at all. They just don't. The Switch 2 solves that issue. It actually looks decent on a big screen. Keep meaning to play Pokemon. Yeah, I hope you got a Switch 2 to play it on, because Pokemon on Switch 1... oof. It does not run very well. There's something I'm missing here? What? I can't fly over there. It's telling me to go this way. Oh, okay, I guess I just gotta go around the other side. Oh, another battle section. Only a few Pokemon Switch 1 games run terrible. Well, how many do they have on the Switch 1? I know of 2 that run really bad on there. Is there more than that on there? Okay. Yeah, you can tell I don't really keep up with what Nintendo does. The last Nintendo system I had was a Nintendo DS Lite, so that ought to tell you something. When they came out with the Wii motion control gimmicky nonsense, and they came out with like 50 different handhelds, I just lost interest. I had a DS Lite, and I liked the DS Lite. It was a very comfortable handheld, and it was pretty cool for the time, but after that, I just lost interest in what they were doing. Yeah, I had a GameCube as well. That was the one and only Nintendo home console that I ever got. That was the GameCube. And, I mean, I did enjoy a few games on there, but largely I was playing games on PlayStation 2. And I had a Game Boy Advance, and after that I got a DS Lite, which was cool because I liked the backwards compatibility on the DS Lite. Games just looked way better on there because I had a backlight. Had a backlit screen finally.
Other dragons tend to underestimate feathers, usually only once.
Wii U, I've beaten Zelda, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. Yeah, I do like the Zelda games. I remember playing Twilight Princess, and I've seen Wind Waker. Did they ever come out with, like, remasters of those for Switch? The reason I never got a Switch is because I fear that it would just end up being another GameCube for me. Like, I would play, like, 3 games on it, and then it would just collect dust. That's probably what it would end up happening. I've got so many other games, like, so many consoles and games and stuff, like, I'm good with what I've got. Wind Waker is on Switch through Nintendo Switch Online, no standalone. Boo! Yeah, I'm not gonna bother ever getting a Switch. Nope, that's an instant no for me. I would like to get a Steam Deck OLED for as a handheld. I've already got a Steam library built up, so. But I knew I should have got one last year, and I didn't. I thought, no, I'm gonna get one next year, and I knew that would end up being a mistake. And sure as shit, can't even buy one now. Should have got one last year. I could have. I could have got one last year, but snooze you lose, I guess. Hopefully they come back in stock. I'd like to get a Steam Deck OLED. That would be great. Because I was thinking about that. It was like between the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck OLED, and I'm like, yeah, I've already got a Steam library built up, and I like the OLED screen. I've heard that that screen is amazing on there. The hardware is pretty comparable to the Switch 2, so definitely a lot better than the Switch 1. Yeah, I regret not getting a Steam Deck last year. I should have. Because I don't have any modern handheld. The most modern handheld I have is my DS Lite, so it would be nice to have the option to play games on the go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, same here. I'm more of a console player. PlayStation and Xbox for me. I am dabbling more into the PC gaming stuff, though. That's the direction I think I'm gonna be heading in next generation. Just gonna get myself a good gaming PC. For now, though, I got my Series X and got a PlayStation 5, so... And I got the Series S, so I'm set. Not in any hurry to upgrade beyond this point. Got a ton of games that I gotta get around to playing, so... And there's more games coming out this year. Forza Horizon 6 and Crimson Desert looks pretty interesting. That comes out in, what, like a couple of weeks? And there's that Fable reboot they're coming out with later this year. I think I picked a pretty good time to get a Series X, you know? Aside from the price increase that they had for it. That's fine, whatever. I don't think the Series S is going to really age too well as we get further and further into this generation. Certainly once we get into the cross-gen period for next generation, I think it's really going to struggle, but I think for a last generation like a cross-gen system. The Series S was amazing. But now it's starting to kind of show its age in terms of its hardware. Just doesn't really... The problem really with it isn't even the GPU. It's the problem with the Series S was the lack of RAM. I think they made a mistake not giving it more RAM. I went to bed. Oh, well, yeah, I have been live for a good over 2 hours now, so... You know, for a lot of people it's getting late. I mean, it's going on 1 o'clock a.m. my time, too, so... It's all good. I appreciate everybody who stopped by tonight, though. Switch 1 has Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eve, Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl, Pokemon Legends, and ZA. Yeah, ZA is the most recent one, right? That's the one that just came out. I heard that people didn't really care for it. I don't really know why, but apparently people weren't really too thrilled with that one.
Dark Valley.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed after I 100% this realm.
Deathly Melody. Hard rock.
Just got these 2 more challenge modes to do here, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. So I got work in the morning, so. But I'll be on again this weekend. To be fair, I do the same to him a lot. Still love him though. So in this one, meteors fall from the sky, health crystals heal you when picked up, and your dragons won't heal while resting. Okay. Yeah, have you, Machias, have you been trying to focus more on your coding stuff? Have you made any progress with that? Absolutely no time. Thought maybe when you went on your staycation, maybe you made some more progress there. I know you just wanted to rest from your hellish job. I know you hate your job. Welcome to stop by your stream and say hello. Are you going live tonight? I might stop by for a few minutes. Oh, in the weekend? Oh, okay. Well, what day are you planning on going live? Oh, both days? Oh, okay. Well, what time? I don't know what time it is for you right now. It's 10 to 1 for me. Okay, your schedule will be listed on your channel. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I should be able to stop by for sure. Don't think I got anything else going on this weekend. Not at the moment anyways, nothing planned at the moment. Well, I'm gonna have to redo this one. Unless the health crystals will enable me to heal the dragons that got knocked out. I forgot that on this one the dragons don't heal over time. That's what makes this one so brutal. If the health crystals don't heal the ones that were knocked out, then, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Let's see. Nope. Okay, yep, we're gonna have to redo this one. Try again. I gotta make sure I swap dragons before one gets knocked out. Because I know the health crystals, when you run over the health crystal, it'll heal all of your dragons. But I guess they can't be knocked out. It doesn't just heal the dragon that you are currently playing as. Ah, shit. I tried to swap dragons, I wasn't able to do it in time. Because there's a cooldown when you swap dragons, you can't just immediately swap back. That sucks, though. Damn, I lost that dragon. I hope I don't need him during this level, because then I'm screwed. I can't swap back to him now. Keep stunning my dragon here. That's what those things do. Still alive. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my dragons after this. Yeah, I don't have a stream schedule either. Stream whenever the hell I feel like it. Yeah, this dragon right here is your tank. I do believe he's got the most health. He's the slowest, but he's got the most health. Yeah, that was a close one. Where I need to go now. Yep, unfortunately I can't smash these. I need feathers, and feathers is down, so some more health, which I desperately need. If I can avoid those enemies and live to fight another day, I definitely will. Oh, come on, they're out of range and they're attacking me still. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this. I need to do more upgrades, I think. Oh my gosh.
And that's what a nightlight can do when he goes all in.
Yeah, well, we gotta go all in, because, things are not looking good right now. Oh, there we go, I did it. Okay, cool. Wow, by the skin of my teeth. Good stuff.
Dark Valley.
Well, I guess that's the cap for green gems, 9999.
Deathly Melody.
Alright, let me level up.
Unending Resolve. Thunder can withstand loads more damage. Woohoo!
Max the health on Thunder.
Explosive overcharged scales. Electric attacks do a huge amount of damage.
Max this out.
Great right now. Electric Claw. Super Spin Tail Attack. Energy Absorption. After an uppercut, Thunder absorbs electricity and recovers some health.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That must feel great right now. Uppercut. A power energy absorption. Combat training. Attacks are faster.
It was fun watching you, Prince. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream night. Alright, have a good one. Yeah, I'm not going to be going too much longer anyways here. I'll see if I can join your stream. You said you should be streaming Tomb Raider 2013 in like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, I should be able to jump in there, because after this final level in this realm, I'm going to call it a night. So yeah, I'll probably see you over there. But if not, have a good night. Combat training attacks are faster. I definitely want that.
Anymore. Energy Electric Dash. Increased energy absorption. Energy absorption is much more effective. Oh yeah! Check it out! Electric Camouflage. After performing an electric
Have a good one, Ryan.
Thunder
Thanks for jumping in.
Super Spin Tail Electric
Why is this
Camouflage.
one locked? After performing an electric dash, Thunder will become invisible. Oh, because
Super
I have to
Spin
unlock
Tail
this.
Electric Dash. A powerful dash that hits for electric damage in a straight line.
XXA.
Those dragons shouldn't be a bother anymore. Super Spin
Almost
Tail
got this
Attack.
one maxed
Thunder
out.
can now make 3 tail attacks in a row.
I'll upgrade some of my other ones.
Fire Perfect Ice Slam. Ice Storm. Heavy Snow. Snowball's explosion is larger. Woohoo! Ice Storm. Summon a night. Perfect Ice Slam. Ice Lance. Perfect Ice Slam. Longer Ice Slam spikes. Oh yeah! Check it out! Ice Lance. A fast Plowhorn. Flame Supersonic Heavy Rams. Fast weight training. Reinforced exoskeleton. Plowhorn's
Wow, you can make them have even more health.
Thick skin. Plowhorn's
Upgrade
maximum
again.
health increases. That must feel great right now.
He's already got a lot of health. Now he's gonna have even more.
Even higher resistances to elemental attacks. Those dragons shouldn't be a bother anymore. Thunder. Feathers. Plowhorn. Woo and Way.
Alright. That should be good for now. Alright, I'm gonna jump into this last challenge mode here in this realm.
Dark Valley.
Alright. Let's see what this is. Your dragons absorb life when damaging enemies, and your dragons lose life as time goes by. Max difficulty, 5 out of 5 stars. Was that how this one was too? Because that one was hard. Well, close, 4.5. But I just upgraded, so this should be... we should be okay here. Yeah, I think you might be the only one left. That's okay, though. I mean, I've been live for 2.5 hours, and I'm not going to be going too much longer. Glad you're still here, though. I need a Durg to keep me company while I fight other Durgs. Oh yeah, this is the boss fight, so this should be just fine. I should be able to kick his ass. It says max difficulty, but I don't know, I'm just wailing on this dude. They shouldn't have made it to where you absorb life from damaging enemies, because you can't really die here. Well, unless he never comes back. Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go? Am I supposed to hit something, or...? Did he glitch out? What happened? I think he glitched. He's just gone. There's no indication to, like, hit anything, or... I think he glitched out. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, okay, that was just glitched. These guys never showed up for some reason. I guess it was supposed to trigger this. These guys showing up, and they never did. Yep, so it was a glitch. Fun of terribly made games. I don't think this game is terribly made. I've only come across a couple of, glitches like that during this playthrough. It's only happened a couple of times where it's like there's some game-breaking issue or whatever, but nothing that just hitting try again or reloading the level just can't solve, Not at the end of the world, kind of annoying, but not that big of a deal. Wish there was more you could do with the aerial combat, though. I think I need to hit this. Otherwise, I think these guys are just gonna keep coming. I'm just wailing on him. So much for a 5-star difficulty. The last level I did was way harder than this one. Alright, Dark Realm. Complete the Dark Realm and challenge difficulty.
Dark Valley.
The only thing bad about my week is I only have one onesie now. Ah, what happened to your other onesies? Unlocked a new skin. Ah, it's a skin for feathers. You only had 2? Well, what happened to your other one? I think I have like 5. 5 or 6, I think. A giant fucking hole. Ah, man. That sucks.
Woo and Way. Fire perfect.
Man, you just can't win, huh?
So Plowhorn. Flint supersonic wings. A powerful ram with more damage and push effect. Fire burst. A heavy tail smash. Tail smash pushes enemies further. Oh yeah! Check it out! Fan projectile. 3 projectiles in a fan shape. Oh yeah! Check it. Wide fan. Fan projectile now fires 5 projectiles. Fan overbite. Explosive ram. Weight training. Attacks push enemies farther. Oh yeah! Check it out! Woo and Way. Fire perfect ice storm. Summon an ice storm. Job well done. Perfect fire slap. Stable ice. Ice beam lasts longer. Woohoo! Perfect ice storm. Ice storm summons more projectiles. Perfect fire slash. And perfect ice slam.
Getting close to maxing out all these dergs out.
Feathers. Thunder.
Yeah, I think one more stream of this and I can wrap it up. Definitely one more stream and that'll be it. Just gotta finish maxing out the rest of these dergs. And we gotta complete, what was it called? The King's Realm. We're gonna start that in the next stream. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I've definitely enjoyed doing this playthrough, so...
King's Realm.
Yeah, next time we're zoom right here. Lightning Fields. Or no, Lighting Fields. Lighting Fields, it says. Okay. We're gonna start off from right here. But that's gonna do it for this one. You said I'll be downloading the Dynasty Warriors Origins DLC tomorrow. Is that it? Is that the new Dynasty Warriors game? They came out with another one? I didn't know they came out with another. Yeah, I'm gonna be, I think I'm gonna be getting that Crimson Desert game. That's supposed to come out in a couple of weeks. I think I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna stream that day 1. And, in a couple of months, when they come out with, Horizon 6, I'm gonna be streaming that as well. So those are on my list, and later on down the road for this year, Fable's coming out, and obviously Grand Theft Auto 6, which I will be streaming those as well. But those are all going to be added to the list that just never ends. Got so many freaking games on here that I still need to get around to playing. I want to stream all of the Saints Row games at some point. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto 6. Those games run really, really well on the series consoles, so Those are fun. Those are fun games. I think Saints Row is kind of an underrated series. The early ones, in particular. You know, I know they got a little bit more goofy later on down the line, but I really liked Saints Row 1 and 2. But yeah. Yeah, let's see. How many more achievements do I have to get? Yeah, only 9 more achievements. These are probably just like finish the game, basically. Fully upgrade Thunder. Yeah, you get an achievement for... Yeah, you get an achievement for upgrading each dragon, I think. And then you get another separate achievement for upgrading the entire... Fully upgrading the entire team. And then getting all of the crystal beacons. So yeah, that's all I got to do. I just have to finish the... I need to start and finish the King's Realm. Do the side... what do you call it? The side paths for every level in that realm. And then do the challenge mode there. And then finish the upgrades for the dragons. And then I'll have 100% of the game. So I should be able to do that in one stream. But I appreciate you stopping by, Machias. It's nice to have you on a stream for once. I don't usually get to see you on streams, so it was nice talking to you tonight. I enjoyed your company. But I'm gonna call it a night here. I'll probably jump into that other guy's. What was it called? Little James. I'll jump into his stream after I'm done here. Or no, Kid Ryan. Yeah, Kid Ryan was the one that said he was gonna stream. If you stream tomorrow, I might hop on. Yeah, I might. I mean, I'm gonna be live sometime this weekend for sure, whether it's tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday, sometime during this weekend I'll stream. But, because I do want to finish this game by the end of the weekend. But anyways, it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna head out. Everybody have a good night, every potty, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.